I'm here today.
There you go.
I'm wearing my programming tie. You see? This is a vintage programming tie because we have a special guest that has something to do with programming.
Howdy, y'all. I used to work at Twitch, which is probably how I ended up here.
We're going to find the actual inside track of what happened to the doc.
One time, my dad, we were in a house after we got foreclosed out of our first one and then kicked out of our second one. On the third one, we found a slumlord guy. He said he'd let my dad live there if he made major repairs to the house.
I would pass you the L, but it's all the way over there.
He's right. I
am
will
right.
side with him.
Thank you.
No, I'm siding with Dan on this one.
You're on my side of the table, so you have to side with me.
You don't have to side with him when he's wrong.
Listen,
he frequently
also,
is.
So just to be clear for the claim that you're making. To be clear.
You think that, I don't want to be unclear.
I don't know who works at Stripe.
Yeah.
Where is Stripe based? Is that a Chinese company?
Hey, so
Jared used Stripe to buy child porn when he worked for Subway.
Don't know about that
He did.
one.
You know who his biggest client was? A little guy you might know called Dr. Disrespect.
I already told you, the only way we're getting you back is we gotta get Dan Clancy fired.
Oh my God.
And I'm working on it.
Okay.
All of us can.
Okay.
Twitch is very clearly a clique. And for reasons that I don't feel like going into, it seems like that particular friend group doesn't like this dude too much.
Wrong. That friend group loves me. The only the only person that doesn't like me is Hassan.
There's a couple others in there.
Who? Name names.
Draw Ludwig, Cutie.
Okay, they're...
Yeah.
What, is that funny, Dan?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Mr. Clancy, I want you to know, okay, that when that listen.
I don't want
you to know.
Yeah, why'd you steal the name from a popular game?
They stole it from me, okay?
You know what? Where's Turkey Tom? Save me, please.
Okay, at Twitch and at DJ Clancy999, we need to talk about this. This is my 7th ban.
But this is a VTuber. You need to be way more kawaii.
Your response was... I can't do kawaii, I'm sorry. Your response was...
Like, I sound schizophrenic when I'm trying to explain these things to people.
I'll fucking murder you.
He doesn't understand how the session tracking works.
Just shut the fuck up. It's not
just...
session tracking if you're just showing up with a fucking user agent that you're an iPad. Fucking end yourself.
Do you know what a strike is?
Yes, I'm familiar. I've never had one.
Congrats. That's what happens when you don't stream or have viewers.
How hungry can you possibly be that you have to eat now? This is serious. There's 8 cookies?
Well, I don't know how...
Put them the fuck back! He seemingly referred to Sneeko, who has recently had his channel reinstated by Twitch. Fuck both of you. I mean, I'm wondering if letting Hitler invest in your company for like 1%, not a big deal, is like kind of not good.
I'm sure you know a lot about his cap table.
Hitler's cap table? Yeah. I do know a lot about his cap table. It was
over
over 6
like,
million.
The same way like
how much do you think his cap table was? That is a truthful statement that is true. I don't think you can argue against that.
When you actually go to court and you do real things in the real world, this type of autistic, hyper-pedantic argumentation doesn't work. Like, if you say something like, so he raped me 4 years ago, and then you go in front of a judge and you're like, well, actually, when we say rape in Call of Duty, we just mean that he beat me in a video game. So if you look at the actual... No. It's like, did you know that Dan, like, puts roaches, like, invisible roaches in all the buildings? The
encryption for Telegram stuff is something you have to specifically turn on.
I have to go delete some text from your parents. I'm sorry.
From my parents? Listen, if you are a Russian hacker, hey, you, listen, do not leave Russia, okay? No Maldives. No islands. No European islands. No Ukraine. That should be obvious for you. Maybe China. That's it. Hello, Ukrainian Andre.
Some people jokingly call Windows as it is a malware because of how unsafe it is. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I think,
Yeah, what do you think, Dan?
I was gonna say, I think it's gotten to a point now, it's actually so much better than it was in the beginning.
Oh God, anime PFP.
Can I ask you a question about your headphones? Did they used to have kitty cat ears and you took them off? Twitch had a call with us very early on at Redact, and they're like, hey, you know, we're interested in helping you out to make your product better. We're like, okay, these are the features we'd like to have. And we didn't hear from them for 3 months, and they just launched the fucking feature and blocked us.
Do you think that Dan Clancy was behind that when they stole your idea?
Probably. Fuck him. I hope he loses his job. I genuinely do. Fuck you, Dan. Suck my dick. I will be personally thinking about all of your names tonight as I think thoughts. All right, anything else, Steven?
No, I'm good.
Anything else, Theo?
Anything else, Theo?
Want to talk about Twitch more?
No, I'm all done with Twitch and with
Wait, I do have one quick question
Dean
for you.
Clancy.
Yes.
What do you think about Dr. K?